What's going on, guys? Mega Gig back with another video. We previously left off with our Tyrian High Elves Let's Play, and we were going to take the Shrine of Assyrian and Assyrian, however you want to say that. I don't know. But yeah, I believe we sacked it. We are replenishing now because we're in our own territory, and then the next turn we are going to take it, and then we were going to move up this way. But Illyrian looks like they are heading towards Safari, so we may not get to come up this way. But in the previous part, we were surrounded by enemies. Safari was, of course, up here and moving in on us. And then over here, we've got... who was it over here? Who was it? Yeah, Calidor. But they decided to... come up this way, and yeah, I don't know where their army is now, but thankfully they didn't come around down here. So we are still surrounded by enemies, but not really by armies. So, and what do we've got? A couple buildings we can construct here. Yeah, we can increase. Well, I don't know. 300. It's a lot more money, but it does cost a lot. Does cost quite a bit of money. This is just mainly income, public order. So, ooh, man, I don't know. This also increases growth and tradable resources, which will increase our income from trade as well. And then unit experience for Lothern Sea Guard units by 1. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? And then we'll upgrade the other things the next turn. And it looks like we're pretty much even with the other factions in working towards our ritual. And we're only gaining 4 per turn from different buildings. I believe each one of these, each main settlement building gives us 1 per turn. And then I think we can also build... let me see. We can also build a building somewhere, I thought, that gave us... no, maybe not. I was thinking we could build one that gave us so many per turn. That could just be the Dark Elves or other factions, which means we're going to have to start really paying attention to our quests to get more way fragments. So, capture and occupy the following settlement. That is over here. We will start paying attention to that a little more. Race for the Vortex. At the start of a turn, have at least 350 way fragments. Quite a ways off from that. And the search begins. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. We haven't been able to do that yet. So we might actually raise this to the ground and then search it and then occupy it. That will take a few more turns, but we don't really have any abandoned settlements around that we can search. They've occupied that, so that may be the best option, going for that. And then ensure the following building has been constructed. Promenade, we're a little ways off from that yet. I think that's... nope. I'm not sure which building that is. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we can do that next turn as well. Again, as I said before, feel free to leave name suggestions in the comments section. We did rename our Phoenix last time to Needle the Phoenix from Conan the Barbarian. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end the turn. We don't have any rights. We don't really need any intrigue right now. We can look at our diplomacy real fast. Let's sort our attitudes here. Pirates of Saratosa. Out there somewhere. We're neutral, but we are improving to them. And we could get a little trade from them if they wanted. Negotiations not successful. But because we put this on here and then it does light up yellow for trade, we could probably get non-aggression, and we can. So we will continue to improve our relations with them, and in a couple turns, hopefully we can get a trade agreement going. And Kothic, I guess is how you would say that. We're pretty unfriendly with them, but we are improving with them as well. Can't really offer them anything. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. And what's going on over here? Gilgallion? They want a military alliance. Wow, they own all that. Interesting. Although that would be a super nice people to confederate with. I wonder if they'll give us any money. They aren't too rich. Doesn't look like they'll give us any money. Let's see if they'll give us... Oh, they will give us 300. All right. It's not much, but it's something. Let's click that to get these movements a little bit faster. It doesn't actually speed up the in-turn loading portion, but it does speed up the AI's movement and such. Hero recruited Lothern Mage. Nice. At Lothern, a mage. All right. They're actually going to start building up an army over here, so we're going to have to kind of pay attention to that. But I want to send our mage out here. And it looks like that's the fastest way to get there. And put her in. Put her in this army here. We do have a noble, but it'd be nice to have a mage too. So we're almost replenished enough where we can take the Shrine of Assyrian. And we're just going to auto-resolve this one. Oh, darn. We did lose our Illyrian Reavers. One set of them. Interesting. And we sacked it last time. Let's go ahead and raise it down to the ground. And then next turn, I think we'll be able to search it for treasure, which is one of our quests. Let's see here. We've got skill points. Oh, we can get a... Oh, no, that's right. That's a steed. I didn't really want that. If we had some kind of dragon or something, I'd definitely go for that, but I don't really just want a steed. We would gain speed, lose melee attack and weapon strength, and gain charge bonus. Yeah, we're gonna keep... We gain a ton of speed, but we're probably gonna keep Tyrion on foot unless you guys say otherwise. And we were going for more replenishment here. And also less attrition, which is nice too. And let's see, we can't do anything there because we just raised that settlement. Our noble has a... That's at rank 10. We can get a steed with them. Great Eagle. That sounds kind of nice. Then an Ithlamar chariot. We may look into that. I've never been too huge into chariots. They have good charge bonus, but then they kind of get stuck in the middle of things and end up dying. So, what do we see here? Increased trade. We do kind of need some more finances, so I think we're going to go with increased trade. Because our income is okay. It's not bad, but our pool, our treasury is not very good at all. Not at all. Can't build anything here. Here we can, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade this to get that quest done. And it looks like we can go ahead and upgrade this too, which we will, because we're not going to really need the finances. We don't have any recruitment options, so yeah, that is about all we can do for this turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Hopefully I don't miss anything. Population surplus, nice. And what's going on over here? What are these armies doing? Yeah, we'll definitely enter the war with them. Quest issued, maintain 19 units in total. Alrighty. Lethal etiquette, hero action success chance 10% for 5 turns. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so who's this? We're allies with Yaversi and Illyrian. Yeah, we're allies with both of them. So Illyrian did actually capture this, and then they just kind of decided to leave, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, can we search this? We can search this now. Do a treasure hunt. Diabolical weaponry. Deep within the ruins lies an abandoned Skaven burrow. Everything inside is covered in a thin layer of warp dust. The floor is littered with bits of machinery, and a strange green glow lights the darkened corner. Just what have the perfidious rat spawn been doing here? We can leave the machinery, study the machinery, melt down the machinery, or sell the machinery back to the Skaven. Interesting. I don't want to leave it, and I don't want to sell it back to them. Melting it down would probably give us some supplies, maybe a bonus, or maybe some money. Studying the machinery might give us some kind of bonuses, too. Let's study the machinery, see what happens. Your experts are impressed by the Skaven's grasp of technology. This is groundbreaking stuff, revealing new manufacturing methods that could be used to your advantage. For 5 turns, we get diabolical weaponry. Research rate 25%. Hey, that is alright. Yeah, because these normally take 6 turns. They're down to 4 turns. So we'll be able to take advantage of that. Yeah. Alright. It's too bad we can't do 2 things at once. We're going to let this finish, and then we'll probably come down and start going into some trade things. But we'll look at that when we get there. And then the next turn, we will colonize this and take it over. That will allow us another whole province under control, which will allow us to set another commandment. So let's see, what do we got here? Go ahead and upgrade this. We do have a little bit of money to do that. And that is it. These guys, I'm not sure what they're doing. I don't really want to let these guys build up, but we don't really have a choice with our only army in Tyrion being up here. And I don't really have the income or the finances to field another army just yet. So we're going to have to just end the turn there and see what happens. That's nice. Forgot to put her in there, but good thing she was going in there anyways. Looks like they might be thinking about coming up here and colonizing this, but we're going to get it this turn. So, no, stay back. Shoo. Alright, life in the lagoon. We can sow dissent, get more influence, but unhappy populace. Less influence, but a happy populace. Less influence and growth, more influence and less treasury. Ooh, man. Courtiers are often expected to spend large stretches of time at court, living and operating under the suffocating political intrigue of Lothern. The messengers of the Phoenix King are able to weave throughout the lodgings of the courtiers, disseminating information that helps or hinders them. Likewise, the king can make life comfortable for certain courtiers or extremely unpleasant. All is at his whim. Darn. I don't really want to lose influence. I definitely don't want to lose money. We're going to have to do one or the other. Or lose public order. It's too bad I can't put this away for a second and come back to it. I think we're doing... Well, this is the least losing influence, and it does give us happy populace, so let's do that. I think we were doing okay on public order, but we could... Yeah, we can use some more, so... Let's do that. While we have our money, let's go ahead and colonize this, because it is kind of expensive. And then let's go ahead and combine our units here. Let's combine a lot of them. That'll give us some more income. Once we get this situated, we can come back over here and recruit new units. And if we remember, we can switch this to... Which one? There we go. Yeah, citizen militia, and we can get more experience. So we can recruit them right back up. It will take us a little bit of our treasury, but we ought to be able to work that back up. Alright, let's build a hamlet there. And nothing we can do in Lothern now. Not enough money. Let's see if we can get someone to give us some money.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
You guys are friendly. Any chance they'll just give us a gift?
As you say.
Alright. A lot of times, if someone is friendly with you, they will give you a small gift. Let's see. There we go. Give me a gift. Thank you. All right, so it's 600. Any chance? No, they won't trade with us. What about Nagaroth? Any chance they will give us? We actually can't trade with them. But they might give us a non-aggression pack, military access. So give us a little bit of money for that. Who are they at war with? They're at war with pretty much everybody we're at war with. So non-aggression pack would be okay. They'll accept it just on its own merits without giving me money. But they're not going to give me any money, unfortunately. Looks like all the money we're going to be able to get out of these folks. These guys are still building up. So the first place they'll probably go is Lothern, which can defend itself, but if they go to either of these other two, they won't be able to. So I'm probably going to have to bring Tyrion back around here. Doesn't look like there's too many threats over there, so we do have a commandment available. Tax rate, income, experience, obtained. Yeah, let's go with tax rate and income. What do we have set here? We have construction costs and growth. Let's switch to tax rate and income, and then when we bring Tyrion back over here in a couple turns, we'll switch it to give us that recruitment bonus. And our allies are just kind of playing around in our land there. Right, unlocked. Invocation of Vol. Alright, let's see what it is. Knowledge you researched. Alright. Unit experience for spearmen and archers. That's going to go well with our other deal. A dilemma will offer a powerful magical item. Recruitment cost for... Oh, that's nice. Recruitment cost. We're going to need that here in just a minute because we're going to be recruiting new units. It'll give us an armor bonus as well. More unit experience and an ability Vol's Hammer during siege battles. I assume it means when we're besieging and not defending sieging, or maybe it means both. It's a powerful explosion. It affects city walls and siege equipment, and siege battles may be launched instantly. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're going to save that, even though it's 10 turns long. We're going to wait until we get Tyrion all the way back around. Let's go ahead and get him over here, though. And I did figure out, too, that we can... let's speed this up to fast. Allied factions, fast. Enemy factions, fast. And neutral factions, fast. There we go. So we're recruiting, or we're healing up. We ought to be healed by the next turn, and then we'll be able to recruit. And we'll bring Tyrion up here to deal with this mess. He should be able to. And we might not get a battle this turn, but we've still, or this episode, but we've still got a ways to go. Let me see. More money, more growth and replenishment. Or just save the money. We don't really need either of these right now. That's only 1,800, but I think I'm going to save the finances for building buildings over here and for recruiting for Tyrion here in a minute. So we do have research available, though. Naval discipline, light cavalry, and each one of these is going to unlock these too. So archers, speed for spearmen, reload time reduction. I think we're going to go ahead and do one of these here, and I think we're going to go with archers, just so they fire faster, because we're under that research bonus rate, and this is going to be 1 turn regardless because we're spending money on it, so that wouldn't be, that'd be kind of a wasted turn. So we're going to go for archery prowess there. And building upgrade available for here, which we're going to skip. And we're going to save that right until the next turn as well. And after this turn, we'll check out some diplomacy things too. Every couple of turns, you want to check your diplomacy to see if you got any new options. They don't usually change from 1 turn to another, but 2 or 3 turns, and they'll kind of change. So, really, why do they not like us? Treaties with Illyrian? Oh, they don't like Illyrian. Interesting. Looks like we may end up going to war with them next. We'll bring Tyrion down here to recruit. And alright, influence gained. Sure, the following buildings have been constructed. We got our promenade, gave us influence, way fragments, and 1,500 to our treasury. New quest issued. Have 2 white lions of Trass units in the following Lord's army. Alrighty. Not entirely sure what those are, but we'll look into that later. And we can also upgrade these as well. Once we come over here and stomp out this guy, we'll probably come back around again and finish off Safri. Illyrian we are friendly with. Let's check our diplomacy again real fast. So Illyrian we're friendly with. These guys. Who was it? Calidor. And we're at war with Calidor.
Fear my malice.
It wasn't them. Who was it over there?
You called? Asso Princess.
Tyrannoc. Yeah, they don't like me too much. Are they at war with anyone? They're at war with a bunch of undiscovered factions. So we're not going to just straight up declare war on them.
The Empire.
Let's see what we can do here.
Do not greet me as a friend.
Can we get trade
Nor are we foes.
with the humans? Still no trade. Alright. Let's see, what can we build here? 8 public order, but it's coming from... A lot of it's coming from that and our general, so we're going to need the public order. And oh, that's going to give public order and resource production. Nice. And that does too, a level 1. It also gives a garrison a Phoenix Guard and a Flamespire Phoenix. Gives public order, minus corruption, minus construction for worship buildings, upkeep for Phoenix Guard units, and unit experience +2 for Phoenix Guard units. For all provinces. Yes, please.
Defender of Ulfwa.
Yes, please.
As you command.
Let's go ahead and get
Inspector
Tyrion back over here. It's still going to be a turn before we can get over there and actually recruit things.
Servant.
I could force march him over there, but it's not going to make a difference because we can't recruit on this turn anyway. So,
Order must be maintained.
and then this settlement's probably more in danger than the Glittering Tower, so we'll go ahead and upgrade it as well. And we are about out of money. See if we can extort a little more money. I don't think they gave us any money last time.
I bid you welcome.
Maybe they'll give us a
Impossible.
gift. Oh, they will not. Bummer. You can only do that. I don't know if there's like an official cooldown, but you can only get a gift from them every so often. It's probably like every 10 or 20 turns or whatever. So we got a couple of ranked gains. Nice, nice. We may not get a battle this turn, guys. We may not, or this episode, but we're still going for it. Flavor of the Phoenix. The courtiers align themselves before the court, all vying for royal attention and favoring sycophantic but necessary. And sorry, my headphone cord was caught on something. The Everqueen cares not for such pandering, and so the dispensation of favor falls to the Phoenix King, the mages of Kalador, the horse masters of Illyrian, and the stalwart defenders of Kothik all prostrate themselves before him, and he asks you whom he should favor. Show no favor gives me less charge bonus and melee defense and minus winds of power, but I do get influence. Favor Illyrian, winds of magic, melee defense. We've got lots of influence now. We're not really using it. And melee defense would be nice. I don't really need the charge bonus or the winds of power right now, so we'll go with that.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Alright, let's go here, and now we will go ahead and that's going to help us get our public order up a little more, and then we will recruit. Darn, we actually forgot to change this, didn't we?
Must restore order.
There we go. So we'll change that. Let's just save up some more money so we can really field another army, and then yeah, it looks like they're just going to continue going that way. Nice. Lets us focus our efforts on this way. And we will also have to unassign skill point. We'll also have to activate that right next turn. Let's get some weapon strength, I suppose. And Miradrin. Yeah, she is our caster. There's extended cast range, scouting, cleanse corruption. Research rate is increased by 3%, maximum 10%. That's pretty nice, actually. But let's give her some casting skills, and then we'll go down the other route. So,
Tyrion, heir of
yeah, right now, if we were to recruit, our units would have 2 ranks. They would be rank 2 from. I don't remember what it was from. But then we'll get another rank
We are ill at ease.
from this. And what was it? And this will give them 2 ranks. That still has 2 turns, though. Do we want to wait that long for 1 or 2 more ranks? I don't know. And then we'll get ranks from this as well, another 2. So, yeah, let's forget the building upgrade. It's not too big a deal if we wait another turn. All we gotta do is end the turn and wait another turn. But they want a defensive alliance, and they're offering us some money. Will they give us 300 instead of 2? Oh, they won't. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, look at them moving out. Well, we can't let them just come over here. We're gonna have to attack them now with what we've got.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
We should be able to win.
Servant of the King.
Orchards were constructed.
Attack.
And what do we got here? Immune to psychology. Let's give that to Tyrion. They've got quite a few ranged units. Quite a few. Almost all of them are ranged, really, except for their 2 Illyrian Reavers. But we do have our Flamespire Phoenix, our Needle, and we do have an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower, as well as some ranged units of our own.
Bring me
I think we can win this. We're going to run them down. We can't allow them to come after our settlement. Too bad they weren't patient. A couple more turns, I would have just been coming for them. But they had to move out. And so we shall follow.
Spearman.
Let's see here. These were the spear infantry that can also fire. And then let's
Illyrian Reavers.
get our cavalry back here.
They will not live to see another dawn. Orders received.
And then we've got our archers just kind of in the middle.
Spearman. Beware, enemy. We will obey.
Trying to scoot them up. I wasn't hitting the right button. Our Phoenix over there. And let's go ahead and just start the deployment. She has this. Replenish hit points of combatants. Nice. And can cause fear. So it has a 200-meter range, which is nice. Put Tyrion over here. Let's move these a little bit. And go to that. And let's start the battle. Let our bolt thrower do some work. Draw them in. Oh yeah, there's some good hits. I'll look at one more hit. Nice. Let's go ahead and move our units forward some. Just a smidge. And we'll leave our cavalry there for now. Trying to get them to start moving in. There they go.
Sword of the Asur, noble. Yes.
And let's peel off our cavalry a little bit.
We go. Spearmen. As you say.
And it looks like we're going to just have to charge in. Because otherwise we're just going to get pelted to death. Let's bring our cavalry up. Send our other cavalry in there. And bloop. Let's do our fiery poop bombs. Send them in. One more on them, then we'll come back here. Get these guys again. Yeah, they're breaking now. Get our Phoenix to poop on these guys again. Bloop. Use the rest of that. Let's get all these guys to go here. Let me see. She can replenish troops. I guess it's only one specific, though. Alright, we won. Easy enough. May as well chase them down. That's kind of the point here. We did lose quite a bit of units, but we will replenish up, no problem. Run down their units because we're going to have to finish them off next turn. Send all them in. Well, there's another unit over. Yeah. I don't know. Let's go ahead and fast forward. take off. And that's good enough. Good enough. We'll run them down now. Tyrion only got 6 kills. Looks like our cavalry got the most kills. Our bolt thrower get decent. And Needle got 21 kills. We're doing alright. Let's replenish the units, take on the warriors. And it didn't say they were killed. I just saw them come up over here and disappear.
Into position. Forward.
Interesting.
We shall not rest.
But I guess we did get rid of their forces. They just kind of disappeared. I'm not sure where they went. Tyrion got a skill point though. Let's see. So we can only pick one of these. This will give public order, speed, nice upkeep. Oh boy. So many, it's hard to pick. Well, let's wait on that so we don't have to pick those just yet. What do we got? Missile resistance, magic resistance, speed, the mounts. Let's go with replenishment. One more thing of replenishment. Yeah, it looks like we're going to replenish up all our units in one turn. And then this should be built next turn. Let's go with that. That. Upgrade that. We should still have enough money to field a new army, or build up this army next turn as well. It's in the turn. This part is coming to a close after this turn. I want to go ahead and kind of get everything set in motion so I don't forget what I'm doing next time. And we'll get a ranked gain. Nice. Archery powers. Nice. Or prowess. Miradrin got a skill point. She can give a shield, which gives damage resistance, reload, skill, and melee attack. And Soul Quench. It's a magic missile and a vortex. So what does level 2 and 3 do? Looks like level 2 extends the effect duration from 11 seconds to 22 seconds. And it also gives us minus 30% to cooldown, which doesn't really mean a whole lot. And overcast spell, it costs less, and it has some. Oh, that's not bad. All right, well let's get a an actual attack skill that we can use. That sounds cool. All right. Let's just go in here for now so we can help the public order. So we got this. The unit experience is supposed to be all provinces. So let's see what our... Oh yeah, our unit experiences now are silver, which is pretty nice because we've got this. And what, we had another... That's for Lothern Sea Guard. Oh, that's right. Alright. Let's activate that. There we go. Winged boots. Armor, speed, melee defense, missile resistance, minus upkeep and attrition. Gives us a vortex for 45 seconds. You can use it twice. Or Diamond Guardian Phoenix. Damage resistance. I can either get a vortex. There are 4 powerful magic items at your disposal. Which do you choose? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? More vortexes, the better. A bound spell, and we will give that to Tyrion. If we can. He's got the dragon horn right now. Yeah, let's give that to Tyrion. Alright, now we've got still rank 4. For Sword Masters, Oh, it's not unit. It's not recruitment. It's not recruitment experience for all units. It's only those units. That's all right.
At your service.
Oh well, we still got the skill. So we got archers. Archers with light armor. They do cost a little more, but let's get 2 more archer units. Let's get 3. Then we'll have 4 archer units, and we've got 1. Let's get 2 more spear units, regular spears, and then we'll have 4 spearmen, and then we'll see about getting 1 more unit of cavalry before we decide to move out. Right now we're out of money, and we are out of time. So Calidor is going to be moving around here. Again, it looks like we're pretty much tied with everybody on our rituals. Yeah, that's going to do it for this turn, or for this episode. Reload time for bolt thrower. Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Let's go ahead and go with that. And that looks like everything we can do, guys. So hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please leave a like and a comment down below. And feel free to share name suggestions as well for certain units. Just let me know what the unit is. If you have a name suggestion for, the eagle bolt thrower, or I think, yeah, we can rename our champions too, or whatever they are. So our noble and our mage. So give me some name suggestions for them as well. The Phoenix has already been renamed, so that one is already taken. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching, and more good stuff to come. Take care.